Imagine this. It's the end of the month. Your paycheck just arrived. You open your bank app and your balance says zero. You've been budgeting for months, cutting coupons, skipping small treats, but somehow your savings still looks completely empty. And deep down, you know something important. You need that first $2,500 just to finally feel secure. Maybe it's for an emergency fund. Maybe it's to start investing. Or maybe it's just peace of mind. But every time you try to save, the money seems to disappear before you can hold on to it. If this feels familiar, listen carefully. You are not alone. Most people feel this exact same struggle. And here's the key thing most people miss. This problem isn't just about spending. It's about how your brain thinks about money. So stay with me, because once you understand this, saving your first $2,500 won't feel impossible anymore. By the way, my name is Alex, and I spend a lot of time studying why money feels so hard for most people. If you're stuck paycheck to paycheck or saving feels impossible, this video is made exactly for you. But before we talk about numbers, we need to destroy the biggest myth about money. Most people think saving is only about discipline, but the real issue is psychological. Let me explain this simply. Your brain treats money like a video game score. Small amounts don't feel exciting, so your brain ignores them. And big goals feel overwhelming, so your brain tells you to procrastinate instead. That's why saving $100 feels easy, but saving $2,500 feels like running a marathon without training. Now let's talk numbers. Imagine you earn $3,000 a month. Advice says save 20%. But after rent, bills, groceries, and loans, there's barely anything left, so saving feels impossible. In fact, most people don't even have $500 saved, so this struggle isn't personal, it's systemic. Yet society keeps saying, just skip coffee and pack lunch, but that advice barely scratches the real problem. Small changes feel productive, but on their own, they rarely create a real breakthrough. Because the real problem isn't just income, it's behavior. Here's what's actually happening behind the scenes. You spend money unconsciously on things that feel good right now. A $5 latte feels real, but $2,500 saved feels distant and abstract. So your brain always chooses the reward it can feel immediately. On top of that, you see saving as restriction, not as an opportunity. It feels like giving something up, instead of building something better. And this is where most people make a critical mistake. They underestimate how powerful small, consistent actions really are. Saving $50 a week sounds insignificant. But over a year, that's more than $2,600. That alone beats your first $2,500 goal. Now you might be thinking, but I don't even have $50 left. That's fair. And this is where strategy matters more than motivation. Because willpower always runs out. So instead of forcing yourself to save, you design a system that saves for you. Once the system is in place, saving stops feeling painful. It becomes automatic, effortless. And this is the moment where most people finally start winning with money.
Here's where things start to change. Because once you understand both math and psychology, saving stops feeling hard and starts feeling inevitable. Step 1. Visualize your goal. Write down $2,500 and place it somewhere you'll see every single day. Your brain reacts strongly to visible progress. What you see regularly, your mind starts to take seriously. Break the goal into smaller wins. 500, 1,000, 1,500. Progress creates momentum. Step 2. Automate your savings. This removes willpower from the equation. Every paycheck, money moves automatically into savings. Out of sight, out of mind. You can't spend what you never see. Step 3. Flip the psychology. Stop saying, I can't afford it. Instead, say, I choose where my money goes. That small shift changes everything. You move from guilt to control. Step 4. Optimize variable spending. Subscriptions, delivery apps, convenience purchases. Small leaks don't seem dangerous, but together they drain your money faster than you think. Cut $50 a week, and over a year you save more than $2,500. Your first milestone achieved. Step 5. Use side hustle leverage. Even a few extra hours a week changes everything. 5 extra hours at $20 per hour gives $400 a month. In a few months, you're nearly at your first goal without touching your main income. Step 6. Track progress visually. Use an app, a chart, sticky notes. Seeing the number grow triggers motivation and keeps you going. Here's something most people never realize. You're not failing. You're following a predictable pattern. Small actions compound faster than you think. Debt silently destroys progress. High-interest debt steals future savings before you even notice. More income alone won't fix the problem. Without changing habits, more money often leads to lifestyle inflation. That's why even high earners feel broke. Let me show you a real example. Meet Sarah. She earns $3,200 per month. Most of it goes to bills, but she changes the system. She automates savings, cuts small expenses, adds a few extra work hours weekly. Within 4 months, she hits her first $2,500. She didn't get lucky. She didn't double her salary. She just stayed consistent. That first $2,500 changes how you see yourself. You stop thinking, I can't save, and start thinking, I can control money. Momentum follows. 5,000 comes faster. 10,000 becomes easier. Even bigger goals feel possible. Don't be most people. Start today. Pick one small action. Automate savings, cut a small leak, or add a side hustle. Stick with it. A few months from now, you'll look back and wonder why you waited so long. You've got this. Start now.